Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Prof. Suzy. So, my name is Nurul Nakhwat Syafika Binti Sulaiman. My matric card number is 2221226. So, in this video presentation, I would like to review the case of the Gurisha Taranjit Kaur and another, and Dr. Premita Damodaran and another 2020 9 MLJ 409. So in this video, I'm gonna study about the case of the who are the parties involved, and we will discuss about the summary of the facts, a little bit a summary, and what is the courts have been decided in this case. And I would like to share my point of view and analysis about the case and my comment regarding the decision, regarding the element, the law that used in this case. Yeah. Okay, before we go to the summary of the facts, okay, we need to know who is the character or the parties involved in this case. First of all is first plaintiff, who is Gurisha Taranjit Kaur. She was the first in fine, and she was represented by her father, and litigation representative, which was named Taranjit Singh, and her grandfather Bhagwan Singh. And then the second plaintiff was named as a Baljit Kaur. Baljit Kaur is the mother of Gurisha Taranjit Kaur, who was the patient under the care of Dr. Premita Damodaran. Then, who is Dr. Premita Damodaran? Dr. Premita was the first defendant, who is the obstetrician defendant, who was the consultant and the gynecologist responsible for Madam Baljit's care during her pregnancy and labor. And Dr. Premita also one of the doctor who delivered a baby Gurisha Taranjit Kaur. And then for the second defendant was Pantai Hospital KL, which was the private healthcare facility where Madam Baljit was treated and delivered, which was owned by Dr. Premita Damodaran itself. So this case resolved around the negligence of Dr. Premita Damodaran in the management of Madam Baljit's labour and delivery. So as well as the hospital's alleged negligence in maintaining proper records and documentation. So let's move to the facts of the case. As we can see here, and we can go through go deeper in this case, and we can see what is actually the issue in this case and what the court has decided. Now we move to the summary of the facts of the case. So this case is actually involve a medical negligence claim, where the first plaintiff, named Gurisha Kaur, suffered brachial plexus injury to her left shoulder during her delivery, and it was result in Erb's palsy. So for the second plaintiff, who was named Baljit Kaur, that who is a Gurisha's mother, suffered a second degree tear to her perineum. So the plaintiff alleged that Dr. Premita Damodaran owed the duty to advise Madam Baljit on her delivery options. They should have advised her on the risks and benefits of caesarean section, actually, and they should have suspected and managed a shoulder dystocia complication. So the court has been held that the court had decided and found the first defendant was liable for the medical negligence in managing Madam Baljit's labour and delivery. So the court ruled that Dr. Premita was failed to undertake a McRoberts maneuver correctly and apply suprapubic pressure before applying traction to deliver the baby. So this constitutes a breach of her duty of care. The court also found that Dr. Premita did not perform Madam Baljit of the option of caesarean section, which was admitted during a cross-examination. So this led that the court held Dr. Premita 100% liable for the injuries suffered by the plaintiff. Gurisha and Madam Baljit they claim against the second defendant of which was Pantai Hospital KL was dismissed. So the court awarded the plaintiff for the amount that has stated in this case, and the cost against the first defendant amount of 56,565 ringgit 16.7 cents in cost against Pantai Hospital KL. So the court also dismissed the plaintiff's application for the Sanderson's order, deeming it's not fair and it's just in the circumstances. So, in my point of view, the legal principle of a duty of care is a fundamental element in medical malpractice cases. It arises out of the doctor-patient relationship, and without this relationship, there is no duty of the part of the doctor to diagnose, advise, and treat the patient. So, the duty of care owed by a doctor to his patient is to use due caution in undertaking the treatment, and the patient submits to his direction and treatment accordingly. A doctor owes a duty to the patient to use diligence, care, knowledge, skill, and caution in administering the treatment. So, I believe that this is the standard of care required a doctor is determined by the Bolam test. For example, as mentioned in Bolam and Frank Burnett Hospital Management Committee in 1957, which was the standard of the ordinary skilled man exercising the profession professing to have that special skill. A doctor is not guilty of negligence if he has acted in accordance with a practice accepted as a proper by a responsible body of medical men skilled in that medical act. The duty of care also includes the obligation to advise, diagnose, and treat the patient, including providing information on the available delivery options and the risks and benefits of each option. So, as to enable the patients to make an informed decision, as mentioned in the case of Gurisha Taranjit Kaur, the court found that Dr. Pramita Damodaran are liable for medical negligence for failing to undertake a McRoberts manual correctly and apply suprapubic pressure before applying transaction to deliver the baby, which constitute a breach of her duty of care. So, to conclude, there are several things that are important to take notes, which was the importance of informed consent, the standard of care in medical cases, and vicarious liability. This case serves as a reminder for medical professionals to provide inadequate or adequate information and advice to patients, obtain informed consents for treatments, and adhere to the standard of care required in medical cases. It also highlights the importance of vicarious liability and the relationship between the healthcare facilities and its medical staff in medical malpractice cases. So that's all from me. Thank you.